Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 14 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to finish up this awning at the back, on the backyard. So now we're going to continue working on this. What I want to do is to add the balcony right here. So we need to show that this is a balcony. I want to see where should I put the railing. So here I'm gonna go to underlay, and then I'm gonna use level 1 as my guide. As you can see, we can place it from here. Instead of regular railing, what I'm gonna use is the curtain wall, so that it's glass and it looks nice as well. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna place it right here, basically in between walls. And then after that, we need to just pull up them and make it closer. And sometimes this stuff is not following to what we're trying to do. So you need to pull this one out, and then in again. And then let's just pull it up like that. Pull this one, and then let's just try and no, this one is not helping us. If we put it on the other side, for some reason it's not going. I'm just gonna try to align it to a specific area here. Let's see if it will follow along. Gonna put in a line like that, and as you can see, it's still not working with us. So for now, I'm just gonna leave it open like that, but I'm gonna pull this one down instead. So we could even put in a mullion there just to represent something. So we could have that one there, and then go back here. We could turn this off now, and what we can do is we can add in some curtain wall windows. So curtain wall again, and then add it into this part. So we want to make sure that everything is showing. Remove the offset first, because we're going to deal with that later on. And then we have this one right here. Make sure this is going from the inside, so you need to flip it a little bit. I don't want it to be forced to be on the end, so I kind of give it some space like this. Something like that. And then I want to add here as well. Some washroom window, not too high, so this one as well. We could add a nice design right here, maybe three of the same size. Copy it and then add it, copy again, and then add it. And then I want a window here as well. And then we could have a window here. We could just pull it from here for now. And then here as well, let's add in some window. And then here. So after we add those windows, what we need to go is we need to go to modify cut geometry and then cut those windows right there. We need to do it twice here because we have two walls there that we combine so that we can have a nice gap to do our design. And then once we have everything, what we can do is we could go to 3D and then we could look into this. All of this that we have, it has an offset that we don't like. Make sure those are 0. So I'm just gonna grab all of those. I didn't even notice that one. And then make it 0. And then why not base offset this to at least, so this one is not included, but we could offset this to at least 500. There we go. So that is what we have onto this part. I want to add something here. I think instead EL here first. Line it here. So everything is like that. Of course, we need to pull this one up. And then for the washroom, we need to pull it up as well. Only at the top portion right there. And then align it. There we go. And then for the top portion, we need to set those heights as well. we go. And here as well. And then here I'm deciding to add this one instead. I'm gonna make this, just gonna put it here on this part, increase this size, and then we could have this one as a balcony as well. So I'm going to add the same glass right there. There we go. And then just fix it up, push it together like that. Flip one. There we go. I'm gonna flip this. And I'm just going to move this one like that to make it easier for us. And then here we're having the base offset again that we don't need. So that means when we copy this, there's a base offset that it created. So that's why I find this one very high. So I'm gonna move it a little bit down and copy the same thing. I'm gonna close this off. So we need to add in something there. In terms of this wall, we could pull it up later on. So it's up to us to pull it, and then we could maybe move this one in the middle and then create a grand staircase, or just a stair right here. Nice stairs. Something good right there. Everything is looking good. So what we can do now is to add our curtain grid. So here under architecture, this is the icon for that. We need to add curtain grids here. So for rooms that have balcony, we're gonna put in 500 at the top, and then after that we need to have 800 for the door, and then we could just divide it like that. So 500 at the top, and then at least 800, and then just leave it like that. Now I'm happy with that. And then here we just need to divide it by 3. It usually snaps, so don't worry about having a perfect line here. You could just usually snaps as well. There we go. And then even for the 1/3, they do snap. And then here as well. So let's do that on all of our windows. Add all the mullions. And then here, not sure what we're planning to do there. We could put this one just leave those ones right there. And then we have something like right here, so we could just click that, and then here. I think I'm happy with that already. What I'm gonna do next is go to architecture, add in mullion, and then here we could add in all grid lines. Let's change this to 50 by 65, and then click on all grid. So we need to just select that, those there, and so wherever you put your grid line, your curtain grid, just select those. And as you can see, it's easy to select and everything will form by itself. And then once you finish it, next thing we do is we add the curtain door. So there's another way of doing that. We need to delete the ones on the bottom first, because obviously we need to have those deleted for the door, and then here as well. So before we add those doors, we need to go to insert, load family, and go to doors, and we have this curtain wall single glass. Click open, and then what you need to do next is to click tab. So don't click yet. What you need to do is just move your cursor where the panel is. You need to select the panel, and if it's highlighting just the panel, that's where you click your cursor. And then after that, go to drop down and then select that door that we just added here as well. So let's do it again. Click on tab multiple times until you have that panel highlighted. Select that and then click on drop down here. So that's how you add those curtain doors. If you want to change the orientation, go to level 2, and then here you can flip this one right there, and then we could flip here as well, so that we have the proper rotation or orientation as well. So once we're there, once we've finished that, we could now double check if we have everything added. Want to make sure you double check everything, and then we need to add a floor there. So for now, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go model in place, generic model, and then here we're going to add an extrusion, and we're just going to create an extrusion for this. And then after that, we need to select, and I'm gonna choose gypsum wallboard, and you can even duplicate this one and then click finish. Go to 3D and let's double check how it looks. We could pull it down because it's too much for our floor right there, and we just want it to be looking like that. And because this is a gypsum wall or model in place, as you can see, we could click onto the proper face and it will change. And then align this one as well to this wall. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to click on finish, AL, align it to this wall, and now it looks like this. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.